Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Moo 42. This is where I will be sharing my garden and food adventures. I'll also be sharing with you my favorite recipes, garden tips, garden projects, and more. Thank you for watching and enjoy! Here I got harvested a bunch of things for my soup I plan on doing shortly. I have celery. Excuse some of the eaten upness. I'm trying to figure out what has been nibbling on it, but it's still good. We have thyme right here. We have several sprigs of thyme. We have several sprigs of oregano, which I'll take the leaves off of it as I will with the thyme. And then I'm going to spin this around. We have some lovely basil here. I'm going to take it off of this and then take it off the stems. And then we have a different kind of basil. I believe it's purple ruffle basil. Right here I have a bunch of it, and this part right here where they have flowers and seed pods, this will not, I repeat, not be going in the soup, but these leaves will. And then below this I have a bunch of green onion that I'm going to be chopping up and putting in here. So I figured I'd just show you these basket full of ingredients that are all for my garden that I'm going to be adding to the soup. With all these herbs, it makes a huge difference in your food by getting them fresh or growing them. You don't have to do this, but I prefer it. And once you have it, once you have these small plants, they grow quickly and they come back. Like you cut some from the basil and it constantly grows back. Same with the thyme, the green onions, the celery, the oregano. It's not just use it once and then it's gone. So I just figured I'd throw that out there. Vegetables, you are then going to be chopping them up. So you're going to start with your green onion, which I use as a substitute for onion. It works really well in a pinch. And so you're going to be chopping them all up into pieces about this size. And then you're also going to chop up the celery into small pieces and your carrot into small pieces. And then you're going to be mincing your garlic. So let's get to it. And then we'll also be adding it to a mixing bowl here, like so. Of green onion, I would say it's how much you want it. But for this recipe, I'll just be stating how much I'm using so y'all can follow it. This is about 2 cups of green onion chopped up. And then this will be about a cup of celery chopped up. Celery is chopped. I'm going to chop 4 carrots that I'm going to be adding to this mixture as well. Celery is chopped. I'm going to chop 4 carrots that I'm going to be adding to this mixture as well. Regarding the carrots, be aware that bigger pieces, it'll take longer for them to cook through. So you can cut them into any size you want. You can even shred them with a peeler. So it's up to you. Now I added in about 3 tablespoons worth of tomato paste. It was frozen tomato paste I had. You can freeze tomato paste. You can freeze tomatoes. It's great for stews. You can also freeze sugar snap peas and other stuff. But anyway, so I add it, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and then I'll be adding the lentils. I'm going to add 2 cups worth of lentils to this. I'm going to add some water, and then I'm going to add in some fire roasted diced tomatoes and some other things. And more spices, of course. So as we see here, it's mixing up well. And so I'm going to add in the tomatoes in a second. I'm going to add the lentils, and then I'll add other ingredients. But adding a little bit of water helps a buffer so you don't have everything stick. Nice coloring. These are Urad Dal lentils. That's 1 cup. And I'm getting a second cup right here. Added about 2 cups worth of fire roasted tomatoes. We have the lentils cooking. I added a bunch of water. And I'm adding 1 pound of broccoli and cauliflower frozen vegetables. And then I'll also be adding some other things. So now I'm going to add a bunch more herbs. I'm going to add about a cup of basil. I'm adding half cup of fresh oregano. And then I'm adding about 6 sprigs of thyme. And this is all going into the soup. And then after that, I'm going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of turmeric. The turmeric is known to be is thought to be, an immune booster, and it gives such nice color and flavoring to foods. But beware, if you get it on clothing, it's extremely hard to get out. I'm going to be adding about a teaspoon of onion powder and about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And then half a teaspoon of paprika. And then we're going to be adding, lastly, some pepper. About half a teaspoon of pepper. And we're going to mix that all up. And then I'm going to add more water and let this simmer for about another 15-20 minutes. But yeah, look at the color change with the turmeric. So, it'll be great. Will be a great, warm, high protein soup. And the amount of water depends on how thin or like how much water you want. So it's basically a simple throw together soup, lentil tomato soup that's full of spices and fresh herbs. So this is the finished product of the soup. I'm super excited to eat it and finish this bowl. I like how it turned out. It's full of all types of vegetables, and it's got protein in it with the lentils. It's just something you can all throw together and let cook, and then you have something to eat. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.